So the problem statement is like this: calculate the limits of tolerance and allowance for a 25 mm shaft and hole pair designated by H8D9. As I said, the capital letter H stands for hole and 8 stands for the IT grade, and small letter D stands for the shaft, and the number 9 stands for the again IT grade, which means the tolerance grade. So, and these are the given data which are essential to solve this problem or to calculate the limits of the shaft and hole. Okay. So IT8 is 25i, IT9 is 40i. Fundamental deviation of the hole H, as you know, it will be 0. The fundamental deviation of shaft D is minus 16D raised to 0.44. 25 mm lies in a step of 18 to 30. Fundamental tolerance unit I, the equation is given. Okay, this is the equation what they have given. So using this equation, you have to solve the problem. So how to start this problem? So I will just explain it. First, you have to find out the D. Okay, so how to find out this D? For that, you have to take the upper and the lower diameter of the step given. Okay, so whatever the step given here, 25 mm lies in a step of 18 and 30. The upper and, sorry, this is upper, this is the lower values, and geometric mean of these two will be your value D, that is 25 mm lies in a step of 18 to 30 means the square root of 18 into 30 will give you the answer, and this will be in terms of mm, that you have to keep in your mind. Whatever the value is coming here, it will be in mm. Next step is you have to find out the fundamental tolerance unit I using the equation given in your given data. So if you use that equation, you will get the answer as 1.307, and remember this value will be in terms of microns. Okay, and here you are substituting the value of D, it will be in terms of mm, but you will get the value of I will be in terms of microns, that you have to take care. These are the two values which will remain same for both hole and shaft calculations, so these values you have to use. So first one, now we'll calculate the limits for hole, that is for hole H8. The fundamental tolerance will be in the given data, that is you have to refer IT8. Okay, IT8 which is given in your problem data. So which will be 25i, and this I you have to substitute this value 1.307 microns, and again you will get the value in terms of microns, that is 32.5, and which is nearly equal to 33 microns. So I will converting this into mm, that is 0.033 mm. This will be the tolerance of the hole. Now for the hole H, the fundamental deviation is 0. It is given in the data as well as it will be known to you. And how to calculate the limits of the hole? So maximum limit will be given by basic size plus fundamental deviation plus tolerance. 25 mm is the basic size, plus 0 is the fundamental deviation of the hole, and 0.033 is the calculated tolerance. This will give you the maximum limit, that is 25.033 mm. And what will be the minimum limit? It will be basic size plus fundamental deviation, which will be 25 plus 0, that is 25 mm. And if you subtract upper maximum limit and the minimum limit, you will get the value of tolerance, that you have to cross check. If you getting the same value after subtracting both the limits, which is the tolerance, then your both the values which you have determined is correct. Okay. So this is related to the hole. The same thing will be for the shaft. The value of D and I, which you have calculated at the beginning of the problem, will be remain same. That is, this is the value of D, this is the value of I. It will remain same for both hole and shaft. So here what I will do, again I will first calculate the fundamental tolerance and the fundamental deviation for the shaft, which means DI 9, the D9 means you have to refer IT9, which is given in your problem statement, which will be 40I, and you will get the answer as 52 microns, and you have to convert them in mm, that is 0.025 mm. And next you have to calculate the fundamental deviation, which will be also given in your data, that is minus 16 d raised to 0.44, and you have to substitute the value of d, you will get the answer. Okay, so here this answer will be also in terms of microns, then you have to convert them into mm. Here directly I have substituted the, directly I have written the answer. Once you get tolerance and the fundamental deviation, calculating the maximum limit and minimum limit will be again same. But here one thing you have to refer, the sign of the fundamental deviation. If it is a negative, then you have to subtract in the basic size. If it is a positive, you have to add in the basic size. Or else instead of writing this, directly you can write plus sign and put the bracket, write the fundamental deviation in negative. Here also it will remain same, plus, but this minus this you have to subtract. Here again, after adding these two values, you have to subtract here. Okay, so this will be these are the two values of your tolerances. So you have to add fundamental deviation plus tolerance, then you have to subtract in the basic size. This is also correct. So these are the two limiting values of the shaft, that is 24.936 is the one limiting value and 24.884 mm is the another limiting value. Again, if you subtract these two, you should get the answer of your tolerance, fundamental tolerance 0.052 mm. The same you are getting, which means both the limiting values which you have calculated is correct. This is how you have to calculate the limits of both shaft and hole. Okay, why the gauges are required? See, gauges are nothing but these are just inspection tools to check the dimensions of the parts. Okay, means here there will not be any scale on the gauges. Understanding? These are the scaleless inspection tools used to check the dimension of the shaft. See, just now we have seen the problems how to calculate the limits of hole and shaft. Suppose if you have manufactured the hole having the limits say 25.025 mm and 25 mm. Okay, the upper limit of the hole is 25.02 mm and lower limit of the hole is say 25 mm. Then how to check these two limits are correct or wrong? Understanding? How to check these two limits are correct or wrong? To check these two limits, these gauges are used, which means on these gauges there will not be any scale. Okay, to check 25.025 mm, you have to manufacture a gauge of same size. Okay, you have to manufacture a gauge of same size, then only you have to check. There are different types of gauges, how to use and how to manufacture them. Okay, that we have to, that will study one by one in this topic. Okay, so there are limit gauges. Okay, there are some other gauges. which you are going to study in this.